Felicia, last time we saw you, obviously split decision loss. I know it's got to be a frustrating one for you. So I guess just kind of what lessons did you end up taking out of that fight?
Yeah, it's for me. I was just talking to the broadcast team about it. I feel like this fight, I mentally kind of got in the right place for, I'm training and fighting more for myself in this camp, and excited for myself to have a great performance this camp. Whereas it didn't feel this way last time. I was not going through the motions, but not kind of more just excited for it to be over.
Really?
Whereas this time I'm genuinely excited for Saturday afternoon, not night, to be able to like put my best foot forward and walk away really proud. Whereas last time, like I said, it didn't feel like I was quite there.
Do you know what the source of that was? Were you able to nail down like why?
I have a pretty good kind of feeling, I guess. To be honest, I went through a pretty tough year last year. I lost my brother, so I went through a lot of just kind of like, questioning life, why am I, what I want to do with my life and this and that, and just maybe like the reasons. And it didn't really occur to me until after the fight that maybe I was fighting for like the wrong reasons, whereas this time I feel like I'm fighting for, like I said, really feel like I'm fighting for myself, just for my own, not pride, but just for my own, like, that good feeling inside that I'm going to get when I have a good performance.
That's
and, whatever happens, which I fully am confident that I'm going to win first or second round, I really feel like I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to walk away really proud of what I did on Saturday.
That's awesome. So is this like kind of a new passion that you feel like in a daily basis, like in the gym every day? I mean, is it kind of like a whole new mindset?
I definitely feel a difference. I feel this time, every time I would show up to the gym, well, of course, there's some off days, but for the most part, I feel like I was showing up excited to train. I was excited to get better. I was excited to pull off that awesome new move that I've been doing, or this and that. Just excited for my progress, and kind of making me more excited for the fight, for the event, for my performance. Like I said, whereas last time it was kind of just getting through it a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough. The matchup itself, right? I mean, not a lot of, I guess, choices in the featherweight division, but this is an interesting one, right? Somebody that's been away for 3 years. I mean, I guess, did you remember her? Were you familiar with her when they gave you the name? What did you think of the matchup?
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of waiting for Leah's name to be given to me for a few years. Yeah, I didn't know, until more recently what the delay was. But yeah, so they gave me the name. It was definitely someone that I, have sort of followed. I haven't really dived deep into her career before that, but I expected it at some point, knowing that she was in the division and planning to come back at some point. So definitely, well-rounded fighter, and nothing but respect for her, as her service and everything. Like, can't say anything bad about her,
Yeah.
which is fine.
It creates like a unique preparation process, right? Because, I mean, I guess normally you would probably watch some tape and, okay, well, I see what the tendency's on. But 3 years, she could be like completely different, right? So, I mean, was there any value to kind of watching her fights, or do you kind of have to, I guess, have more of an open mind of what she's going to do in there?
For sure, pretty open-minded. Yeah, I personally didn't watch much. I know my coaches did, whatever they could find. Like you said, a lot of room for growth, and which direction that growth happened, question mark. So, kind of looking more inward and to what I'm going to do, what I'm going to bring to the table, and just be ready to implement my game plan.
Nice. Given your new mindset, are you thinking at all about like where this puts you or what it does? Because it's kind of a unique division, right? That even though you've had a couple of losses, you're still right there at the top. So, I mean, you could be fighting for a title in 1 or 2 fights. So do you think about that at all, or is this kind of, you kind of want to avoid that at this time?
I generally don't think past the one fight. So, yeah, this is the same this time around. I'm pretty much just focused on Saturday, and we'll see what happens after.
Fair enough. Last thing for me, I guess, what's your goal on Saturday? I mean, is it just to go in there and just get back in the win column, or is it like to go do some kind of statement-making performance where you're like, hey, that last one, that wasn't even me. Like, I deserve all this hype.
Yeah, I'm not just here to win a decision or a split decision. I definitely I'm excited to have, like I said, a performance. If it lasted all 3 rounds, it better be a really damn exciting 3 rounds. It better really be either dominating in a fun way to watch. I want it to be fun to watch. So, but I definitely expect a fun finish. Something to be excited about.